So, off the bat, came across a clip of Memphis Stan G. Oh man. You know, he had his viral moment when the young Dolph situation happened, and he was kind of in the midst, you know, giving commentary, I guess. Well, I mean, I'm not guessing. Nigga from Memphis. And, you know, for a long time, I thought like he was really affiliated with Dolph. But come to find out, that nigga just met bro, you know, a few times. It was just kind of on some, you know, die-hard fan shit, I guess, or maybe just clout chasing. Who knows? I met him and they death of a clout chaser. In fact, Stan G might be the nigga that instigated my first interaction with Whack 100 on Clubhouse. When I said that Whack was in the algorithm more than his artists were and all that, and then he came in here and debunked because Stan G was in there, and Whack don't know me. But I know at that time, you know, Stan G was the Memphis version of Loose Candy. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, Wack knew he had a story and he could sell it. That's all you need with that nigga. So we gonna get into a clip from a few weeks ago with Stan G and some dude named KP. On some platform talking about an alleged phone conversation between Hernandez, Govan, and Yo Gotti. Now, for those of y'all who are under a rock with this young Dolph situation, Hernandez Govan is alleged to be the mastermind. I actually got an article here. For y'all. So get into this. Alright, so yeah. Man accused of masterminding young Dolph killing reject plea deal and faces trial in 2025. So this article is from December 13th of last year. I wasn't really following this case after Govan went to court. But pretty much it says Hernandez, Govan, the man officials. Let me get my other mouse here. It says Hernandez Govan, the man officials have alleged was the mastermind behind the shooting that killed young Dolph in late 2021, rejected a plea deal from prosecutors Friday morning. The case will now go to trial, which is set to begin on July 28th. Damn, okay, so we almost shit. That information comes months after the trial for Justin Johnson ended and Johnson's conviction on all counts. Govan will now go to trial, making him the second defendant to do so. After formally rejecting the plea deal offered by the state, he cannot take a plea deal before trial. Govan was charged with first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, and attempted first-degree murder. Prosecutors said they could not provide details about the plea deal they offered, but Shelby County Deputy District Attorney Paul Hagerman said that the murder charge carried up to life in prison and the conspiracy charge up to 40 years. He's quoted saying, "I think you can imagine whatever the guilty plea offer was, it'd be less than that sentence." Hagerman told media outside the courtroom, but, you know, he's made his choices and he will be tried. Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy and Hagerman, after learning after the hearing Friday. Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy and Hagerman, after the hearing Friday, both expressed confidence in taking the case to trial despite Govan declining the plea deal. we are nonetheless we nonetheless are confident that we are going to be able to prove every element of the offense that we charge. Mulroy said after the hearing. We will be able to prove our case beyond a reasonable doubt whether we resolve this case through a plea or a trial. We're ready to seek justice. So that's pretty much a roundabout of who Govan is and what's going on with the young Dolph thing or whatever. So now I'm gonna bring up the interview. Hold on. Boom. Audio sound kind of airy on this, and I think this will be one. Let's get it.
You got Stan G in the building.
Oh my!
They got the mics out on, so bear with me, guys. But there's some news that I saw, or some rumors, and just some stuff circulating that Stan G's talking about with a secret recording of two individuals in Memphis.
Yeah.
Write this down. Who is it, and what's going on with you?
Basically in the streets, like what I'm saying, Govan was real tight. To my around the Gottito family and Gottito and things of that nature. So it's popping out now that they thinking he got a secret recording or some type of video on Gottito in some type of way to make him another deal, to make him get him a new deal and present to the feds.
So Govan could avoid jail time.
Exactly.
But Govan a killer though, folks.
But at the same time, though, he in the streets, bro. I'm hearing he done linked up with some real people, even back in the days, and got off on things of this nature already. You know what I'm saying? This is his first rodeo.
Oh, so that's why he.
But why would he sit here and say? I mean, unless he's been convicted or something, I ain't really dive into, bro, like that, because I didn't really dive into the Young Dolph case. Like I posted things. Govan had to go back to court because he missed the court appearance, and he was even reprimanded about an interview that he did with Stan G. You feel me? So yeah, like that. But him saying like, man, Govan a killer though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what kind of shit is you on, bro?
He rock with Chance Gangsta Williams.
That's why he rocking with
same thing, Gangsta Williams. So you think he gonna pull a Gangsta Williams on?
Exactly. So he got friends of that nature. So if he got friends of that nature, why would you get close to them type of people? I'm knowing they close. I know for sure. Like he done told me like, man, they're my partner in type of situation. Then it start adding up to me later on.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm like, dang.
Right.
Why would them both be tight like they tight? But at the same time, on the interview he did with me, he said he was gonna do a movie. He was gonna come back and he was gonna. Then Vlad, holler at him. He supposed to have to give out 10 bands just to go up there with Vlad. So Govan got it planned out and a whole big.
How he gonna make? How he
gonna take off with it? You know what I'm talking about? I'm just ahead of the curve.
So is Govan like on some? He about to pull a YSL Woody, not Woody. Shout out to New Orleans, not Woody. But yeah, like, could you see? I don't know, bro. I just know if they got me on murder one, conspiracy to commit murder one, attempted murder one, even if I'm confident, right? I'm spooked, nigga. I ain't even saying nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be in the court of public opinion and prove my innocence. Like, this real shit, bro. So the only time that I could imagine, but I mean, if he was cooperating, necessarily wouldn't be going to trial, would it? Would he? But yeah, like,
everybody knowing the people he growed up with, and you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. But at the same time, like he really do got some real stuff playing in the back of his mind that I'm like, oh yeah, he a mastermind for real. You know
So
what I'm talking about?
he got a videotape.
Yeah, but at the same time, see, he been rumors. He been the guy at the house. He got about 20 things or something. Or he took it. He ran off. Everything I'm saying alleged for entertainment purpose, but the streets know was real. You know what I'm saying? But I done heard a lot about Govanbeef here.
Hold on, they got the house and grabbed 20 things and all this other shit. Like, hopefully, I mean, you know, Gotti is admitted to being in the game before rap. So, I mean, maybe he talking about them because, you know, Govan knew Jook. And, you know, the whole thing came out about Jook allegedly being the one that put the 100 bands up to, you know, get Dolph, you know, knocked off. So,
On Mount Cat, so you know what I'm talking about, that's on their end of things, but at the same time, when I sit back and think about it, I be like, man, them boys going heavy. But at the same time, though, you know, it's so many fingers pointing at Govanbeef, you know what I'm talking about? Like, only time to tell that this about, you know what I'm talking about, July the 28th is when it's going down, man. That's the court date. Anyway, we're gonna watch it all the way up to that date, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do that together. Y'all tell me how y'all
So
feel.
what is Govanbeef charged with?
Like, mastermind, like that's what his first. That was the first thing that was saying. That said in the street, he was a mastermind. He was masterminding the whole situation.
Hold on, so what's his charge?
Mastermind and putting everybody together. He put everybody together. He put T's in there.
now I just told y'all he's charged with first degree murder, conspiracy to commit first degree murder, and attempted first degree murder. Nigga talk about mastermind. He mastermind. Oh man. I tell you, boy, like, yeah, at least you gonna come on. And it's like, I think they be paying this nigga for these interviews. So it's like, but I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like, I know a lot of shit about a lot of shit. Like, because I was kind of moving around through different boroughs and everything like that outside of, you know, Staten Island. I know a lot of shit about a lot of people, you know, situations or whatever that are considered infamous, especially from that DVD era, right? So, if a person was gonna actually pay me, they hard-earned paper, come on here for my expert opinion, I'm gonna do the best of my ability to go on there and sound like an expert. You understand? I'm gonna have all my ducks in a row because ain't no way in hell you be doing a goddamn interview like, or you on this press run or whatever you want to call it, and you not familiar with the question that they're gonna want to ask. So why not be prepared? You understand? This nigga did all these interviews with the man and everything, whatever, can't even tell you his exact charge. Shit crazy.
Traded everything together.
But at the same time, they trying to put it on Big Zook as a mastermind. You know what I'm talking about? Because he went and got Govanbeef, so it can't be two masterminds. Because you know what I'm saying. But it's weird though. You know what I'm talking about?
And then Big Zook passed away, so it's like if it's only one of y'all still alive, they automatically gonna throw it on you.
Exactly. Automatically. You know what I'm talking about?
And he gonna throw it on Gotti. That's what you saying?
That's how he gonna. If he gonna get out of this situation, who else can he throw it on?
Man, Gotti cooked. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody gotta reap what they sow with this dog shit. Straight Drop already got his. Little Dolphin buddy got his. Big Jook.
So here's my thing. He's like Gotti cooked or whatever, and he gotta go. Like everybody gotta fall behind this dog shit. Now here's my thing, right? Dolph, by admission, you know, music and all that, street nigga. All you niggas or whatever that be, you know, dogging and all that, street niggas. And niggas say they fuck with Dolph, Dolph did this, Dolph did that, changed their life, put them on like he was the plug, right? The legal plug down. So my thing about it is, you know, in the words of 50 Cent, you know, nigga killed your man, you ain't gonna do nothing back. Now, Niggas been getting walked down, but it's like you niggas ain't stepping in the name of Dolph or nothing like that or whatever and shit. You know what I mean? So y'all just out here hoping niggas get caught. But then y'all talking about the streets and you know what I mean, real niggas and all that other shit or whatever. Like you out here praying the police catch the man or whatever and shit. That shit crazy, bro. You know what I mean? That shit crazy. I thought you was a thug for that.
The guy his. Govan running from his. Gotti gotta get his.
Matrix, bro. Like,
Gotti gotta get his, folks. Because Dolph came to help. You know what I'm saying?
And then I'm looking at the joint today. Jay-Z them, you know what I'm saying? They saluting him. I'm like, man, they getting him his flowers before he leave.
Before he go out the door.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he just got a salute from Rock Nation.
Yeah, from Rock Nation.
You know what I'm saying? And then
you can figure all that shit out.
Shout out, I love Gotti, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You can figure all that shit out, right? But you can't figure out what the man charges even is. That shit crazy. That shit bugged out as hell, son. But oh yeah.
Like, I love Gotti, folks.
I
love Gotti.
He went down that road.
Gotti played the game so smart, bro. Gotti is he's so smart. He's too smart for his own good. It's like we can't even fault the man for how good he like Jordan with this shit, bro. But it's like it hurt because I love Dolph, but it hurt because when you got a nigga like Gotti, folk, who realized and stood tall on all 10 and like he really survived and shit, like them boys were trying to get him up. He had smoke out here too. It was just like that nigga Gotti was just riding around the Rolls Royce, just living. Niggas was talking about getting that Gotti too, still talking about getting on Gotti. You see what just happened to Jook. So when you got a nigga standing on all 10 and he really going against all odds to survive, I feel like that man ain't did nothing wrong. They all in the gangster matrix. Dolph was in the gangster matrix. You feel me? Gotti in the gangster matrix. So when everybody in the gangster matrix, I don't feel like the police should get involved with everybody who playing the same game. It's like if we up here playing Madden, bro, and you pick.
But you just said that the nigga gotta get his. And they wasn't talking about no street shit. They were talking about the legal system. Like, you know what I mean? Straight drop, got convicted. I don't know if that's Justin Johnson or Cornelius Smith. I don't know which one or whatever is straight. You know what I'm saying? And Govan gotta get his. They gotta get his or whatever, that dog shit. So you already like putting in it, man. You tell them. Niggas just hypocritical, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Walking contradictions.
That remote up. It's fair game, bro.
It's fair game.
So when Dolph passed away, no matter how it happened, whether Gotti did it by himself or he paid another nigga to do it, you feel what I'm saying? He stood on what he stood on. Same way I feel with Yellow Bees. Same way I feel with Yellow Beezy, folks. And the Mo3 shit, everybody feel like
the entertainment business is the entertainment business. They're just like if somebody play.
But this ain't entertainment, this is streets though.
No, it's
Gotti and Dolph was the street.
Well, no,
Yellow Beezy and Mo3 was the street.
And then Dolph would have been retaliated, busting him in the streets, then it would have street thing. Then we're on the same level. If we just kind of rapping against each other, my folks been rapping against each other since back in the day.
That's the thing. Dolph was trying to keep it rap. Gotti wasn't keeping it. Gotti
keeping it player though.
Dolph was trying to keep, and that's why it's all unfolding how it's unfolding. That's why people gonna reap what they sow. Like I said, Dolph came to help. Dolph ain't come to tear nobody down. He told Gotti down, but he seen Gotti was gatekeeping everybody from getting on.
Exactly.
So it ain't like he tearing down the right motherfucker in his eyes. You feel what I'm saying? But Gotti just feel like he got the throne and he got to hold on to the throne. However, he got to hold on to it. So it's the tale of two kings, bro. It's the tale of two kings, bro.
Oh man, that's real right there.
Alright, so that was that, right? So that interview led to this next clip where Stan G plays a phone call on the Pop Austin media podcast between him and Govan about the interview, I guess this interview and whatever other interviews he had pushing the same narrative. We're gonna get into that now.
Basically, Stan got a call and this man said some crazy stuff, man. So break it down, Stan. How did you get the call, and then leading into it, and then we can, start to break it down.
All right, this what happened, man. I was doing a live. You know what I'm talking about? One of my lives on Memphis Stangy on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about? It ran about 8,000 views quick fast. You know what I'm talking about? Before the day was over, Govan, man, he hit me up on Instagram. So when he hit me up on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about? I did a live. I'm talking about so much, you know what I'm saying? Just about what I feel like gonna happen in the case from my point of view and what the streets was telling me, you know what I'm talking about? So when the streets tell me a certain thing, you know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna act upon it. That's just what it is. That's just what we do. But he feel like, you know what I'm talking about, I should have got more information. But at the same time, like, Brian called me in a little second, so y'all gonna really hear everything to break down, and like as far as how he was coming, how I was coming, but it's self-explanatory.
Get it there, old man, Govan.
Oh man, you gotta understand how I do get my bread and butter, fool.
If you are what you call a respectable content creator, how could you not corroborate with some goofy shit that you heard before posting it on your channel?
Because you stopped calling, I'm like, damn, I don't even know what to tell the people. I'm like, man,
I'll call you for what?
Nigga,
You ain't got nothing to talk about unless you got some money to give me.
I already gave you some money, nigga. You supposed to give me the second interview anyway.
Money, and I got the recording of nigga of when you see if I wanted to get on your level and start doing sucker shit, nigga, I recorded you the whole time, nigga, when you was begging motherfuckers for money and you ain't had the money, nigga, and crying, trying to get me the whole little bit out. Man, I can put this shit out right now, bro, but I ain't on no lane like this.
But at the same time, you telling you.
So yeah. So you supposed to get a second interview. You heard me say you're supposed to get a second interview. But when he went to court and missed that court appointment, the judge, I want to say Judge Mitchell, because he was in front of a male judge, then there was a female judge. She like got his ass. You know what I mean? Talk about, she don't want to hear about him doing no more interviews and house arrest, means that you're supposed to stay at your house, all that. Like, check that nigga. So, yeah, like that's why he didn't get that second interview or whatever. Like that nigga, because he was lucky that she ain't revoke his bond when he did that shit. And then he had caught another arrest in DeSoto County and bonded out, like, but it was like on an old warrant or whatever and shit, and he managed to keep his bond like even after that. So I don't know, bro. Like, to say that he's telling per se, or if that's the move he gonna try to, I don't know what he gonna try to work and shit, but his trial is starting in 18 days. And they said he can't take a plea before trial begins, so we're gonna see. You know what I mean? Like, definitely gonna see. But let's get into this phone call.
I'm saying you can do that, bro. I'm a hustler, bro. I'm trying to do this. I ain't saying I'm the biggest nigga in the world with this shit. Why everybody think they can expose me?
You niggas be out on YouTube, be acting like y'all got money, and be acting like this, and be acting like y'all tapped in.
I am tapped in, though. You gotta understand, nigga, I'm staying G at the same time, bro.
Yeah. You was tapped in, you would be on YouTube saying and spreading lies, my nigga. You would have factual information with a factual basis. And for you to sit up and lie to the world.
No, bro, I wasn't lying to the world. I'm hearing that from another blogger, and the other blogger told me something, then another told me something, then another told me something. Like, everybody saying you locked up, bro. I'm talking about 4-5 niggas that told me you locked up.
Okay, who the 4-5 dudes?
I ain't even, bro. I can't do it like that, bro. You know what type of business I'm in.
You can't because ain't no 4-5 people told me.
I'm telling you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, not 4-5, but 3 for sure. 3 for sure.
Oh, so it just went down.
Nah, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. It's 3 for sure. And I ain't gonna say them niggas' names.
Listen to them. Man, my lawyer, I got too good grade of an attorney to be talking about I'm sitting in jail going crazy, my nigga. I don't know what kind of nigga you think I am, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever, but I'm at home with my feet up, man, watching an 85-inch TV, bro. So before you make another whatever about me, man.
Oh, this nigga big property talking about. I got my feet kicked up or whatever, watching the 85 days. Like, hey, bro, I don't know what kind of ace up his sleeve he got, or maybe that nigga just don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? But he big popping for a nigga who got, you know, that kind of heat hanging over his head, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, you know, standing on business is one thing, bro, but you still going up against, I don't think it's better, but this is state, so we're actually gonna see, you know, inside action. This court was like, you know, actual audio. But yeah, this shit crazy. Then my feet kicked up. Before you do another podcast, please get your facts straight. I'm good, nigga.
I need to get your facts straight, homie, for real, man. And at the same time, bro, I don't know what's going on with all them bumps and shit on your face.
Oh man, I'm the biggest nigga. I done popped out now. Everything coming back. Everything gonna be what it's gonna be. It is what it is.
I'm talking about the bumps on your face, though.
Damn, my nigga, hold on, bro. You damn. I go man. You a comedian, man, my G?
That nigga said, "What's up with them bumps on your face?" I forgot where I posted it, but it's a clip of Stan G high out his damn mind. I'm talking about nodded out, and the chick's like, "Get up," you know what I mean? Like, "Get up, bro. You gotta get up, bro." And he trying to stand up this shit like that nigga out of it. I mean, loaded. You feel me? Like, he might have been on that dog food, some form or nothing. It was an opiate, nigga.
Damn, bro.
That shit bad. Hey, you know that shit bad for your skin.
Hey, damn, you just be real, bro. You mad at me, fool? You mad, bro? I'm just trying to do what it is, and the streets telling me certain shit. You could have called me and said, "Look, G, this what it was."
Hey, what I be saying, man, read your comments. The people in the comments know you a goofy.
Nigga, I ain't never been no goofy, bro. Now, I play that entertainment shit, but I ain't never been no goofy, bro.
Okay, well, your character is a goofy.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
All right, and so with that being said, the people in the comments telling you that the shit you saying is not even true. They even know it.
But nah, that's you in the comments. Just keep it real. You in the comments, nigga. I know how this shit go. I was waiting on your call, nigga. That's why I said call. I said I'm waiting on the call, so I know exactly what's going on. And you called me, bro.
Hey, listen, brother.
Hey, but we gonna drop the rest of this jump, man. We gonna drop the rest of this jump probably on a later time, Jack.
I got a question. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm got a question.
No. It is what it is. Oh man, y'all already know what's going on, man. We put it strong in the game. What it is?
No, I was saying, like, what do you think about him saying that he got his feet kicked up watching an 85-inch TV after everybody knows that he's implicated for the murder of young Dolph? That sounds crazy to me.
That is wild, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And the thing about it, you know what I'm talking about? Whatever energy you put out, you must get it back. You know what I'm saying? And if he ain't did nothing, he probably need to have his feet kicked up. But how the streets saying and what everything's saying, how everything implementing him in a situation, nah, it ain't no time to have your feet kicked up, because if you facing jail, it's like facing hell. You know what I'm talking about? Because you never know when you're gonna get out this cell, especially in a major situation like this. You know what I'm talking about? So,
yeah, I mean, not for nothing, despite what I said, any attorney, good defense attorney, will usually advise their client, go about your day to day. You know, you're not guilty of anything, so act like you're not guilty of anything. change anything about your routine. Like, you might do a little bit more in the community and shit. But for the most part, do what you normally do. Now, that's my answer to the question. That's what Diddy lawyers told him. When before he got bagged or whatever, after they did the whole raid and everything like that, that's what he was instructed to do. Or at least, that's what a lot of defense attorneys say that they advise their clients to do. So, that.
Him speaking about what we had going on, to my be in this situation, to my like folks say you begging when you just asking, to my folks are quick to put that on you like you begging. Like that's what other dude did too though, what I'm talking about. But at the same time though, I'm just like, why would you expose? Why would you even record me? You a gangster, bro. I thought you were really a gangster. So if you recorded me, probably recorded Gotti.
You've been saying that too.
Like, cause like if you a gangster, how they gonna come across your mind? At least you've been doing it. You know what I'm saying?
But you recorded him. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, see, niggas will try to use the real nigga card against you. You did, but they'll turn around or whatever and do the same thing. And it's kind of it's kind of a strategy or whatever that works, because if it's a successful play, you could really trick a nigga out of their position or whatever, and out of using the strategy that always make them win. Like, to take it back, I'll give it to you like this. Remember back in the day when like niggas would play like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or something, or whatever competitive game it was, right? You might have had that cousin or that friend that always picked that same fighter or that same team and shit. And, they always thanking you and shit. So then what happens is you say, oh, you can only win because you using that. You know what I mean? You using that. And after a while, like, they want to prove something, or you kind of get in their head to where they want to prove that they could do it without using, the special move. And then you finally, you whoop them, right? And then it's like, that's the whole shit. So it's like, now that one little victory might have segued into some other shit. You might have figured something out while they was playing with another, with another player. So, that's all it is or whatever, just spinning the narrative and everything. But yeah, bro, like that nigga Stan G out here recording people. He in the exposing business or whatever. He trying to be a Memphis Whack 100. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know why you complaining about that. That's like the shooter complaining about being shot. Like, what, you thought you was gonna pop all those people and nothing was gonna happen? Oh man.
So that goes back to what I was saying. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he got a recording. You know what I'm saying? So is you mad because I'm hitting it so close? It's kind of getting on your nerves, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of agitating you, or you just, you know what I'm saying? You just want to get some clout off the situation, and because I'm gonna push, I'm gonna push him to the next level with it, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. It's really like, because I interview did over 100,000, over almost 150,000 each, and this just on my channel. This just went crazy around the world. So, you know what I'm saying? It's different strokes with different folks, though. You know what I'm saying? I've been a solid person in the game. I'm doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm really doing it on a whole nother level. And he know that, you know what I'm talking about? But, dude, we got to just watch how everything go. But I wouldn't did that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never got my feet kicked up if I know I'm facing any type of major charges. I got the streets talking about me in a major type of way and keeping my name in the streets. He don't even know how many people really got his name in the streets. He just thinking about the bloggers at this point. That's crazy.
It is. And like you said, secret phone call with Gotti confirmed.
I'm pretty sure that he's aware, because word is it's going down. It was going down in Memphis. You know what I mean? Especially after Bud, you know, got hit up like immediately after it happened. I mean, shit. They even alleging that the whole situation with Big Jook or whatever is tied into that. Like, you know what I mean? And that's where the whole 100K bounty thing when the news reported. You know what I mean? Now that's one thing I'm gonna say. I'm not really gonna do unsolved mysteries and all that shit or whatever, right? If the news reports it, if there's a Department of Justice press release or something like that or whatever from a district attorney or ADA or whatever, I'm gonna just give the spill or whatever and just give my perspective on it and how they came to that conclusion or how we got it, right? But I'm not like, that's why I reported the Lil Durk situation, like when it happened and the whole situation about Jam, you know, Jamie Brasco. And then I left it at that. You understand? Now, when the trial happened and they present the evidence in court and all of that, you know, the same way I did the Diddy shit with the court sketches and all of that, you know, I did touch on the Diddy situation and all of that, but even with that, it's like the Cassie shit is already out there. It's on CNN, nigga. I'm not breaking no story. You know what I'm saying? The raid happens, all of that or whatever. So I'm literally like reporting it as it goes. I'm giving a perspective of somebody who was outside during the time and actually met, you know, people associated with Bad Boy. You know, around like right after the whole Club New York thing had happened, because this is like 2001, 2002. You know what I mean? So even when Diddy get the restaurant Justin's in Atlanta and everything like that, I started living down there like part-time and shit. You know, it was like all mixed in, bro. It was like it's kind of streamlined or whatever and shit. Even all the way down to the whole situation with 50, you know, getting the deal and everything that was going on with that, like a real small game. So, you know, I just have insight, right? But to sit here and say, you know, that nigga gotta get his, you know, this, that, and the third, bro, like that just kind of bogus. Like, cause I wouldn't wish jail on the nigga, God forbid, like a nigga step on me. I wouldn't wish jail on that nigga. He did, but hopefully, if there's an audio out there between Govan and Gotti talking about anything crazy, damn, man.
Like you said, secret phone call with Gotti confirmed. Like you've been saying, and people are like, "Oh, you just speaking," but now you hear that, and it's like, "Oh, it could be a possibility," because you gotta think this man's going to trial. He did some stuff. Joke went down. That might be his only person that can
this
somewhat.
Ain't his first rodeo, so he gonna have some leverage behind the scene because he always got to think and still ahead of the guy. And when you in a situation like going into a situation like this, some folks will go do a drill, and especially on a professional level, and make sure they got they evidence on the side just in case they got to get out this situation. So Hitman really been doing it. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, you need somebody knocked off? Okay, they gonna make sure they get out the information. If it don't go right, you're going down. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
Folks play to keep, man. The streets is so wicked, man. When you in the streets, that's why I tell people get out the gangster matrix. The streets is the most dirtiest thing you can get into. It ain't no honor in the streets. These folks make up rules and break the rules when they make them up. You know what I'm talking about? So it like these folks playing like everything.
Now, even a broken clock is right twice a day, right? And he ain't lying. A lot of, like, the realest thing somebody ever told me, you know, was, well, number one rule in the streets is ain't no rule, nigga. We criminals, dog. It's like, if I ain't gonna listen to the United States government, all of its might, The hell I'm gonna listen to a nigga? What? And, you know, so I was just like, damn, but like I was looking at it like, so you tell? And he was like, nah, nigga. He said, but it had nothing to do. He said, me not telling had nothing to do with what the street think. He said it has everything to do with me not being able to live with turning on niggas that I'm, you know what I'm saying, like supposed to be cool with, that I done got money with and all of that, and you know, etc. He said that has more to do with it, because if you care about what the street think, what if the streets forget about you? And the streets always gonna forget about a nigga sometimes when he's locked up. Or a few niggas will forever be remembered. But a lot of times, bro, he said niggas forget about niggas. He said, because everybody ain't gonna be mentioned in a rap song or get a documentary. You know? So, you know, like now if the streets stop caring about you, whatever, are you still gonna care about what the streets think and stay solid, or are you gonna start singing because it's the whole niggas forgot about me and you know, all that shit? So whereas if you say, yo, I'm true to this or whatever, because this is really what I believe in above all else or whatever, and I'm not gonna be no sucker nigga and go out bad, then that's what it is, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And usually those are the guys or whatever who stay down for the crime. You know what I mean? And they do their time or, you know, figure out a way out. Now, I think the goalpost gets moved around or whatever and shit because they just find a little routes or whatever to get out. You know, but that's a whole nother story. And yeah, I'll probably break that down in another video. You know what I mean? Snitching or whatever. I might take like 5 and yeah, I got a little idea. New content warning. But yeah, I'm off with Stan G.